Ready? Set, go! 70 Timberwolf. Go. Tap. Cougar 19. Here we go. Shot. Bronco 80. Ready, ready? Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hut. Set it. Hut, hut. Come on. Ready? Let's go. Ready? Set. Ready? Cougar 19. Set, go. Let's go now. 70 Lion. Set, go. Tag. Viking 18. Go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready, 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 ready. Here we go, shot! Go! Hut! 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 Ready? Ready? Set it! 19 target! Ready? Come on, come on! Set, go! Let's go! Go! Ready? Let's go now. Ready, ready?
Now from the home of the Dog Pound, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. Nifty move. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Ready.
They'll try and run here with Judkins. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 90, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The Browns at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage, good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football, all right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now Sanders setting up a screen for Jenkins. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw now, here's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Mustang 19. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 18
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll give it to Jenkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshawn Jenkins, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at about the 32. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Ready,
The Browns drive about to get started. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
From the shotgun, Sanders checks it down to Jenkins. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. You look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
That is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Give him 32 on the play.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
Ready.
An inside run with Jenkins. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Crenshaw Jenkins with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Browns have taken the lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. These 2 teams met in Baltimore, you might remember earlier in the year, with the Ravens winning that game. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. Throwing is Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain of 32 that time. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Hey, report.
Jackson now. This will go to Henry out wide. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. 2nd down and 6 now.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Jackson. A check down here for Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. The option right is Jackson. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Yeah. You at X. 180. Go ahead.
Now it's Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. Evades him at the 10. And they'll rally and stop him short of a 1st down at about the 6. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Hey, middle. Hey.
Now Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
To throw is Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jenkins going to run it out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's Sanders. To the right side, that's where Tillman is. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. On third down, here's Jenkins. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Cowboy 80. Ready. Go.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
18 Cardinal.
On play action, here's Shadur. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second and 5.
18 Rattler. Ready. 60 Maverick. 70 Timberwolf. Come 19. Ready.
Sanders. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Here we go.
They go play action now. Sanders firing quickly here, and that's complete. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A first down carry for Henry. Strong running at the 30. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
A gain of 3, second down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Report! No, we changed it.
Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Now it's Jackson.
Screen play setting it up for Mitchell.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Mitchell fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Only a yard on the pickup there, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well. And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back. Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now.
A give up the middle, Jenkins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Come on, come on. Hey, tap the 60, tap the 60. Ready, ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Shifts by him. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now Sanders. Open man. He completes it to Jeudy. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
19 target, 19 target.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
19, 18.
At the 31-yard line.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Jenkins is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Well, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
24. Ravens 21.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Here's Jackson to throw. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And they can't bring him down. And he's got this down to the 35. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Jackson. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Jackson now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A well-executed 22-yard gain. In motion left, Bateman. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Ravens put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Ready.
Right back to Njoku.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
There we go. Set.
First and 10
County Lions.
46-yard line.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Jenkins.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Rig alert. Rig alert. Hurt. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 Lion. Get up.
Throwing, Sanders.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Again, here's Jenkins.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Hey, Trash. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Ready. 60 boxes. Ready.
On the ground, this is Jenkins.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the one. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Ready.
A big play in this football game. Third down and 1.
Come on. Come on. Set. Come on. Ready.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
Anders Carlson to kick off.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Jackson.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Jackson.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Throwing, Jackson.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Cleveland, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.